Yo, what's up, everybody? So, let's take a look at the RE2, demo that they dropped at E3. I watched it once over with Wesker. So, yeah, let's take a look.
At the PlayStation E3 booth. So here you can see again. So Resident Evil 2 is very near and dear to tons of people.
I love how the
And
RPG
just this
station
first
looks.
shot of the Raccoon City Police Department, like the huge open foyer, like tons of nostalgia just like hit you. It's pretty crazy. Like,
Item menu, I'm not too crazy
everything
about,
is
but
exactly
it's on the
like where you
RE7
remember
engine,
it,
so I
but
understand.
That's kind of intentional because this
Item
game
box,
isn't
pretty
just
cool.
A remake. It's a whole new game that we're building off of the foundation that the original game had built. So there's going to be a lot of familiar stuff, but there's going to be a lot of new stuff as well. So.
That's how you got to do it,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it's been close to 20 years, hasn't it?
Yep. This game alone, 20 years.
Wow.
Make you feel old, Sid. I feel old. When
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that makes me feel a little old.
I do kind of like how there's other survivors in there that Leon can't save. Oh shit, what happened? Sorry, 1 second. Fuck.
Really playing the game, or Leon Kennedy. And when I think of Leon Kennedy, I think of Resident Evil 2, but I also think of Resident Evil 4.
Yes.
Yo, what up,
You guys have
Geeky?
opted for
The ad?
more of a Resident Evil 4 approach to the controls.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Definitely. So the over-the-shoulder thing, we know it's.
I kinda like the concept of the shutters. I can see why they got rid of, the door intros and exits. And I feel like the shutters are going to replace that, It still adds that kind of sense of you're stuck in a room with the monsters and you can leave.
It felt better for this experience, so that's where we went. So.
Bach Hyper. Alright,
Alright,
that's kind of how I imagine Bach resounds.
This is more, like a Metroidvania style, survival horror, classic gameplay.
The shutters are more realistic, yeah, definitely.
Original,
Than just like, you close the door and whatnot.
From the original. So that's kind of what we were trying to do in this new Resident Evil 2 as well.
Lighting feels very similar too.
Yes.
Yeah,
The lighting as well seems really realistic, Of course the power's going to go out or something like that. And it really adds to the atmosphere, having to carry the flashlight around. I know they did that in RE6, but RE6 was so action-oriented, it didn't really feel scary.
If you see one or two or three, like, I gotta look out. If you see one in a hallway, you can't get by it, like, you have to, if you fear for your life type thing, because you're probably gonna die. So you really gotta be careful with your ammo.
I used to hate this room in the original.
So these are your T-virus zombies.
Right.
Just had to settle that.
Ooh.
So Leon here is trying to save one of the fellow RPD officers. It's not looking good, unfortunately. So.
Oh. That didn't go very well.
I like how the zombies bang on them. Yeah, that definitely adds like a sense of realism. Or, I mean, realistic zombie. But basically it adds to that fear. Like, look how they're banging on the shutter. Trusty lighter.
We also want to bring back Claire Redfield. So she's not playable in this demo, but she as well is going to get her full play of the campaign too. The rest of the characters are kind
So
of
no Claire.
really confirmed too much yet, so I advise you to go back.
This guy playing it is such a terrible shot. Like he shoots a zombie in the ass.
Leave it to your imagination.
Awesome. This is cool here. This is super tense.
So we're getting into here. So
Get bit in the
every time
neck.
a zombie bites you, you really feel like you get that over-the-shoulder perspective. Really helps. But you get to see the zombies, you really feel them kind of like bite to your neck, just like that.
Yeah, I do like how the over shoulder plays with the zombie bites.
It creates sort of a real
And then
sense of,
how
like,
it shows he's in
what's going
danger.
on. A zombie's
That pops
actually
up.
attacking me.
This is all running in the
Leon likes guy's ass.
This is actually the RE engine. So the same game that powered RE7 is.
Leon's not gay, he's just an awkward boy virgin. Chris on the other. No, I'm kidding.
Terrible. So again, like they are no joke. Like you get bit once or twice, and it's almost done. So. Oh, really?
The bite staying looks good. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they go away once you heal.
Yeah, so that was one
I
thing
think.
that was really,
He just used it. Nope, it's still there after the first aid spray. That's pretty cool.
But there were actually no restrooms in the original.
That's a good point.
Yeah, Yeah,
Right?
in this demo, we wanted to make sure that we have a fully functioning bathroom. We put a
See
little
what
treat
else
inside there
happens.
for your first aid spray.
That's a backup box.
Yeah.
Right.
Jesus, they're everywhere.
I noticed you just picked up some first aid spray before. A lot of what I love about survival horror games is the limited supplies. You really have to like think things through. Is that an element that you guys are working with?
Yeah, those
What
are
room is that? Is that
sort
the
of like
old school room that
emergency
Mr. X would
things,
pop
but
into?
Again, like it is really survival horror to its fullest. Like you're gonna need pincer those.
On the east wing of the mansion? Or the police station?
If you run out of bullets, there's no like. We did add certain things like if you find RE7 gunpowder, other resources, you can make more. But
That's what it looks like, huh?
if you're out, you're pretty much gonna be out.
Where you
So
light up the
we really
lanterns
wanted
on the
try
wall
the
to solve the
survival
puzzle.
aspect of this game.
Is there a knife? Is that included?
There is. So a little bit later, if we get far enough, we will show you the knife. It functions way similar to when we did the original Resident Evil 1 remake.
Damn,
So
that's
instead of
pretty
just being
cool.
something that you use, you can slash it.
A variety of zombie
But
features.
you guys are iron
A lot of them look
clad and
different.
generally
They go
functional.
fat
Best
ones,
idea,
skinny
yeah,
ones.
if you do get grappled, you get the chance to use it as sort of an emergency weapon to get rid of that zombie and get him off you. But if it's still, it does have a little bit of durability as well. So if it's still durable enough, you can actually pick the knife up off the zombies that you just killed, and get a little bit more out of it too. So
Interesting. What other sort of mechanical tweaks and changes are you guys implementing here that longtime fans might use?
definitely, Kansan, you want to take this one?
Marvin
Yes,
Jenkins.
the gameplay mechanics. So since we actually feature now over the shoulder camera view. So the we actually trying to put like more kind of like intense combat feel against the zombies. So and also
Why is Marvin
the,
helping him
the
up?
way,
He's all bitten.
Leon is actually shooting. It's kind of more like natural. Feel more close to the like Resident Evil 7 kind of combat style. Yeah.
There is some stuff a little bit later in the demo too, where
I really do wish that, when the franchise moved ahead with Resident Evil 4, this is the direction they took. Kept the zombies, added just that atmosphere. Because there's definitely more action than the originals with the over-the-shoulder. But judging from the demo, the environment, the atmosphere, and the ambiance, all cinnamons, they basically add to that survival horror feel, keeping it within
our big Resident Evil fans, but for those out there that
the starting elements of the franchise.
the franchise before, something you feel like this is a good title to start with.
Definitely. I mean,
No,
this
I'm
is
not the
almost
priority
like,
here.
Resident Evil 2 is obviously the second game in the franchise, but really is sort of the genesis of where a lot of the groundswell.
Marvin
around
looks
the brand
amazing.
came up. So again, if you haven't played the title before, the story is about Raccoon City is a midwestern town. Mysterious outbreak hits. Zombies.
I like the OG map on the laptop there. That's a good catch. I didn't notice that.
First day on the job as a cop,
How it blinks just like in the old school one.
And what happened? Zombies everywhere. He's finding his comrades.
Uniform or not,
basically
do
going
not
to hell.
hesitate.
And Claire Redfield, who is the other character in the game, she's a college student. She's looking for her brother Chris.
Where you
who
were.
works in special
Got it.
forces. And they basically fates intersect, and
Yes, sir.
you'll be able to sort of see each other's perspectives throughout the game.
So now he's got the
Marvin with the knife is pretty badass. And this is a huge knife too.
Yeah.
You can tell how it's that special plastic case and shit. It's a flashing the section of the station. Yeah, just like in the previous one,
There you go.
or in
Kinda
the
like
old school one.
classic slash.
Like when you needed to go somewhere and the map will
Reason
pop
it
up for you.
reminds me back in the day, it's like you get a couple rounds inside the zombie, and then like just to make sure.
Interesting element from RE7 right there.
Because half the time they'll come up and
Duct
just, like,
taped.
grab you as you walk by.
And the fuse boxes.
So again, a lot of these rooms, especially this one too, it's like that door necessarily wasn't there in the first game.
This room right here is beautiful.
But this room is super iconic for a lot of reasons, but it's not quite the same as you might remember it too. You turn this corner
Yeah,
in
they
the
added
original
two
game,
couches.
You might have remembered something crawling by that window. It's not there anymore, but it takes a lot of different forms later.
So I wonder where the liquor reveal is going to be.
They expected that there, but we're gonna move it because we don't want you to know everything. That's
Yeah, you can't have dogs jumping out of the same window.
Yeah.
You can see they added certain areas,
getting people up in seats,
barricades.
So, like, if you know everything that's coming, that's no fun.
Now, I don't
Kinda
want to
need liquor
spoil
action.
anything here, but, you know,
I mean, you got to see the aftermath of liquor action. That right there definitely is a slash from the liquor. That jumping one. Whoosh. That's the aftermath of that.
Oh wow.
Poor guy. Shit.
Pretty nasty. Crazy. But yeah, so the story as a whole, like, in general, you'll see a lot of the same things be happening.
That jumping
but,
liquor
again,
animation when it
it's not exactly the
screeches.
same. So you'll see,
And I feel like the liquor had to have grabbed that guy up there.
Get a little bit more backstory into there. Places that you just walk by in downtown Raccoon City, you're getting a chance to go in there and play a
Because right now I feel like they're trying to set up the atmosphere for the liquor reveal. So I don't think that it would be like Mr. X or another monster who would have did that. It's actually beautiful. It really is. It's so well done.
Because back in the day, it was we call it a zapping system. You could play A and B scenarios, but we wanted to have each character have their own separate campaign. They certainly will be crossing over, but it's going to be, updated and modified for this new version of the game.
So he said no A and B scenarios, but each character will have their own separate campaign. So I imagine Leon, I guess, is getting the beginning of the A scenario since he meets Marvin, and then Claire will be getting the B scenario, and that'll be set as their own game,
He just wants some snacks, you know?
or their own campaign.
You just leave it be, that's fine too.
At least from the way it's looking. I'm sure they'll cross elements.
I will have to bid you farewell. Thank you so much.
We don't
for
wait
coming by.
very long to get our hands on it, though, right?
Yes, you're right.
Alright, let's watch it one more time.
Yes, yes.
At the PlayStation E3 booth.
So here you can see, again, Resident Evil 2 is very near and dear to tons of people's hearts. And just this first shot of the Raccoon City Police
Station.
Department, like a huge open foyer.
You got set that emergency fire escape to came to the other rooms. That's pretty cool.
Not everything is exactly like where you remember it, but that's kind of
Maybe the different scenarios be DLC or unlockable. I think they said like each character will their campaign. They have their own individual campaign and storylines, but I'm just assuming that like from the way it looks right now that Leon's campaign is taking from the old school A scenario, and Claire's campaign will take from the B scenario. But I could be completely wrong because this is just all based off speculation from nothing, except for what I'm seeing right now. Like RE 1.5, that they'll team up with more people, or what do you mean by that, Cheer? Because I know in RE 1.5 they had, yeah, there was what Geeky was talking about. I like that. From what RE 1.5 had, like, you know, you got multiple partners who would follow you. Marvin would follow Leon, and Kendall would follow Claire.
Some of the originals are there as well.
So a big change here is the fact that we're really playing the game where Leon Kennedy.
And instead of needing these keys, I imagine, like random ass keys and stuff, that's what you'll do from now on. It's basically unlock shutter doors that way. That definitely adds a sense of like more realism. You need the club key. I'm talking about the different campaign.
The over-the-shoulder camera, we're building a new game. This isn't a remake of the original. It is a full new game that we really want to push. The idea of heading over the shoulder, pinpoint accuracy of really trying to take down zombies, it felt better for this experience, so that's where we went. So.
But the big difference is it's less shooter elements compared to the
Maybe.
before. This is more, like Metroidvania style, survival horror, classic gameplay. So we actually
Like you can unlock, or can he unlock that right now?
Gameplay feel.
Yeah, he pushes it over.
From, the original.
Is it 1.5? Leon starts in the roof, the police station, Claire starts in the front office or something.
Resident Evil 2 as well.
Lighting feels very similar too.
Yes.
I'm not too sure how 1.5 started, but maybe, we really don't know too much, so that's a possibility.
They're going to be running off the walls and doing backflips and things like that. It is definitely not like that at all. The zombies in this game are tough. And not just like,
I do like how tough the zombies are. 1 or 2 bites can put you into danger. And then when something's like gnawing on your neck, it makes sense, right?
So you really got to be careful with your ammo.
And to confirm, these are zombies a la Resident Evil 2, not Lost Squad.
Give me
So
your
these are
hand.
T-virus zombies.
Right. Right.
Just had to settle
Yeah.
that.
So Leon here is trying to save one of the fellow RPD officers. It's not looking good, unfortunately. So.
Oh my god.
That didn't go very well.
So did he get ripped in half, or did the shutter door close on him? I mean, did he get ripped in half by the monsters, the zombies?
Tell me a little bit about the approach to that.
Definitely. So we've got, of course, like, not only do we have Leon has his own campaign, we also wanted to bring back Claire Redfield. So she's not playable in this demo,
Way
but
out.
she, as well, is going to get her full playable campaign, too. The rest of the characters are kind of, we haven't really confirmed too much yet, so I advise you to go back.
I wonder how many
and
survivors we run into. That's a good point. So far we have that officer who died, Marvin, and I'm sure Ada, Ben, and Sherry, and the police chief are givens. I mean, we know we saw the mayor's daughter in the first demo, I mean, the first trailer.
It creates sort of a real sense of like, oh crap.
One thing for sure, I'm going to make a montage of Leon getting killed over and over again. Tara's going to like that one.
It is. This is actually the RE engine. So the same engine that powered RE7 is actually going to be running this game too as well. H, are you okay? You good with it? Yeah. It's okay. Terrible. So again, like they are no joke. Like you get one bit once or twice, and you're almost done. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
Look at this, you know, like the restroom. We added the restroom.
Yeah, so that was one thing that was really. In the
I do kind of
PS1
miss the
game,
old school inventory, but I'm not complaining
back
too
in the day,
much.
there were actually no
I mean, it's just the inventory, right?
That's a good point, actually.
Right?
In this demo, we wanted to make sure that we had a fully functioning bathroom. We put a little treat inside there for you, or first aid spray.
I want to see Iron and the daughter and how that plays out. Yeah, me too.
I noticed you just picked
Because
up
one thing about
a lot of what I love about survival horror games
you know,
is
the
limited
original
supplies.
REs is a lot of the story. The bulk of the story was left in like files and memos and stuff like that. Like you found out about like Chief Irons and all his, you know, evil from reading memos. It'd be cool if it was actually like, you know, spoken about, discussed.
If you run out of bullets, there's no like. We did add certain
Tara's gonna have a framed picture of Leon being strangled by a clicker. Liquor. Imagine a liquor on the ceiling just hanging him.
Is there a knife? Is that included?
There is. So a little bit later, if we get far enough, we will show you the knife. It functions in a way similar to when we did the original.
Will they make it out?
Resident Evil 1 remake. So instead of just being something you use,
Maybe. I feel like you could get away with a lot more creepy shit like that in today's age than you could back then in the 90s with video games.
Use it as sort of an emergency weapon to get rid of that zombie and get him off. But if it's still, it does have a little bit of durability as well. So if it's still durable enough,
I like
you can
that.
actually pick the knife off the zombies that you just killed.
I'll have my liquor tattoo by then.
Interesting. What other sort of mechanical tweaks and changes are you guys implementing here that longtime fans might use?
Definitely. Kazan, you want to take this one?
Well, yeah, so the gameplay mechanics. So
In one of the files, it does say Irons wants to let the mayor's daughter run, and he chased her around the station. That's so creepy, like he's hunting her because he wants to stuff her, the taxidermy.
Put like more kind of like intense combat, you know, feel.
Once the police chief started to lose his mind, he just went overboard real quick.
It's actually not shooting. It's kind of more like natural. Feel more close to the like Resident Evil 7 kind of combat style. Yeah.
There is some stuff a little bit later in the demo too, where it wasn't present in the original game, where it's a little bit, it kind of, again, pushing that survival aspect of the game. You can find like wooden boards to board up windows, to choose whether you want to board up that one, if that zombie is a really big problem for you. Otherwise, you can save it later in case something else comes up, but it really is about that choice of how do you want to play
That
it.
is cool. That's something I've always wanted to see in more like zombie games.
Right.
You know, fortify. Yeah, when I made
Off stream at earlier, Elliot.
right? If you
I thought the secret passageway might do the trick.
Sid and I are big Resident Evil fans, but for those out there that maybe haven't, you know, approached the franchise before, something you feel like
This is
a
good news. We can get you to the
kind of
hospital.
Definitely, I mean, this is almost the Resident Evil 2 is obviously the second
So
game.
one thing I'm kind of interested about is if like they're gonna make the game feel more realistic, like less crazy puzzles just to unlock, you know, everyday doors in the police station, and like the real crazy intricate puzzles are for like the secret passages and stuff like that. Like seriously, you shouldn't need a unicorn medal to get a key to open the door to your like locker room. Feels like RE2 Remake took something from each previous game and combined it into one. That is really true, Cheer. It feels like they took, so far from what I'm seeing and what I'm hoping, is they took the best from each game.
So here we have our knife.
Yeah.
We get from Mark.
Modern, yes.
Like from RE7, they took the engine, the inventory, and more of a modern feel for survival horror.
There you go, kind of like the classic slash. Using a knife always reminds me of back in the day. It's like you get a couple rounds inside the zombie, and then like just to make sure, you get a couple slashes on the ground. Because half the time they'll come up and just like grab you and just walk by. So again, a lot of these rooms, especially this one too, it's like that door necessarily wasn't there in the first game of the original RE2, but this room is super iconic for a lot of reasons. But
They should have left Leon in
you might
1998.
remember it too. If you turn this corner in the original game, you might have remembered.
Well, then who would star in the game?
That window, it's not there anymore, but it takes a lot of
Can't
different
have Barry.
forms later,
Barry's
so
out banging his
again, we wanna
wife,
keep
making
you
more
on.
babies.
So they expected that there, but we're gonna move it because we don't want you to
firing magnums.
Dogs jumping out of the same window,
Yeah.
right?
Ari's all about
Firing
jumping
magnums and
in
putting
people off
magnums
the
on.
seats, like, if they know everything that's coming, that's no fun.
Now, I don't want you to spoil anything here, but you know, I've played Resident Evil 20
Marvin.
times.
He did.
The same general sort of arc to the experience, or
There is, so I'd say the story on the whole, here's a
Oh
great
man,
shot
look
of
at that.
the Ari engine's
Split open at the
power split
ear.
here. Pretty nasty.
crazy.
But yeah, so the story as a
Looks
whole,
like ground beef.
In general, you'll see a lot of the same things be happening, but again, it's not exactly the
One of the
same.
doors
So
to the
you'll
right
see,
there.
you know,
Yeah.
characters that you might have just like talked with very briefly. You get a little bit
Little
more
file
backstory
room.
there. Places that you just walk by in downtown Raccoon City. You're getting a chance to go in
Look how
there
that
and
door
play
is
with
completely
them.
open
So,
into the next area.
You mentioned Claire will be a
They took the
fan
movement
character.
mechanics from
That sort of
3.5.
crossover
They did, I feel. I felt like 3.5 would have been a really good game.
storyline a little bit, the original
They
game.
took the movement mechanics and sort of the flashlight
Because back in the day, it was
aspect of it too.
You could play A and B scenarios, but we wanted to have
Take care,
each
Geeky.
character have
I'm
their
actually
own
gonna eat some
campaign.
Mexican food after this
Certainly
too. I
will
have some
be crossing
tacos
over, but it's
downstairs.
gonna be, updated, modified for this new
Thanks for
one.
stopping by. I'll see you.
Awesome. It's looking great, guys.
Marvin looks more like the deputy from
I'd love
Mario
to sit
7,
here
right?
actually and do this for about another 15 or
I have a
20
theory they're
minutes, but,
related.
I think we actually got to get going.
Okay.
Which is a super bummer because it looks just awesome. This is one of my. Let's get this guy. Let's get him.
He just wants some snacks, you know?
Just feel a little
Just leave
hectic.
it be,
West
that's fine,
Office.
too. Leave it-
Yeah, I'm very excited to see the first liquor. I wonder if it's in here right now. No, I don't get to see.
We don't wait very long to get our hands on it though, right?
Yes, you're right. It comes out January 25th next
Yes,
week.
yes.
Please look forward to it. Only a couple short months away. We do have this game playable at our Capcom
Yeah.
security.
Oh, actually, one thing I wanted to mention at the end is the rap is actually kind of the main concept. of
Yeah,
the,
that's true,
the
true.
announcement trailer. So it's
I'm
not
loving the
just
atmosphere.
rap.
I think it's great.
So the one we showed at PlayStation Showcase is actually, it's slightly different from the one uploaded on YouTube. So
Station E3 booth.
So here you can see, again, so...
Let's watch it a little bit more.
Resident Evil 2 is very near and dear to tons of people's hearts.
Police
And this
station,
first shot
looking great.
of the Raccoon City Police Department, like the huge open foyer, like tons of nostalgia just like hit you. It's pretty crazy. Like, not everything is exactly like where you remember it, but that's kind of intentional because this game isn't just a remake. It's a whole new game that we're building off the foundation that the original game had built. So there's going to be a lot of familiar stuff, but there's going to be a lot of new stuff as well. So,
What is this game
yeah.
called by Capcom?
20 years, hasn't it?
Yeah. This
Resident
game,
Evil 2
20 years.
remake, or is there another name
I
for it?
feel old, Sid. I feel old. when
Yeah.
I love that they showed us a rat. I know, right? Like the rat is a mascot for the game now. Look at that old school computer.
So did you actually go back and rewatch the
Closed circuit
original
TV.
and then like frame by frame decide what you wanted to keep in and what you wanted to update?
Definitely, yeah. Some of them were like.
They did play a
pretty
huge role in the
faithful
original
to
game.
originals, but
Oh,
something
that's
like
true. I
this
didn't
back
actually
in the
think
day,
of that,
I
Shay.
think that it was,
They are the reason why the virus spread throughout the whole city. Once Willie and smashed the T virus after he transformed, they're the carriers.
But some stuff is new, but some of the originals are there as well.
So a big change here is the fact that we're really playing the game with Leon Kennedy. And when I think of Leon Kennedy, I think of Resident Evil 2, but I also think of Resident Evil 4. And you guys have opted
Keep
for
out.
more of a Resident Evil 4 approach to the gun, just the controls. Yep. Tell me a little bit about that.
Definitely. So the over-the-shoulder thing, we know it's the original game with the fixed camera in the corner. That's very, again, near to
I wonder if every shutter you have to call underneath it.
Again, we're building a new game. This isn't a remake of the original. It is a full new game that we really want to push. The idea of heading over the shoulder, the pinpoint accuracy of really trying to take down zombies, it felt better for this experience, so that's where we went.
but the big difference is the
Whole lot of detail on everything,
less,
on the walls,
shooter,
everything.
elements.
Even the
And,
ceiling,
Resident
lights
Evil
going in and out.
This is more, like Metrovania style, survival horror, classic gameplay. So we actually try to keep the original, gameplay feel from the original. So that's kind of what we were trying to do in this new Resident Evil 2 as well.
Lighting feels very similar too.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely one of the things, like, so to make it, like, people always see the over-the-shoulder first-person.
Yeah, and in the room when you use a cranking card, you can see the rat footprints in the machine.
It is
Really?
definitely not like that at all. The zombies in this game are tough. And not just like, if you see one or two or three, like, I gotta look out.
I didn't notice.
If you see one in the hallway, you can't find, like, you're gonna
That's cool,
fear
though.
for your life type thing, because you're probably gonna die. So you really gotta be careful with your ammo.
And to confirm, these are zombies a la Resident Evil 2, not Lost Plaza.
These
Come on, Leon,
these
hurry
are
up and pull 'em.
T-virus zombies.
Right.
Just had to settle that.
So Leon here is trying to save one of the fellow RPD officers. Not looking good, unfortunately. So.
Oh. That didn't go very well.
Jesus
I know
Christ.
there's going to be some familiar faces in this as well.
Rest in peace, Elliot.
Another name, we saw that in the showcase asset just last night. But tell me a little bit about the approach to that.
Definitely. So we've got, of course, like, not only do we have Leon has his own campaign, we also wanted to bring back Claire Redfield. So she's
Can't wait to hear the soundtrack of the remake. Me too. I'm stoked. Like, I wonder if they'll keep certain songs or just redo all of them like in the original remake. So I know some of them like won't really serve the atmosphere of like this new environment. Like certain ones I definitely want to keep in there and have them figure out how to make it work somehow. Like the William boss fight music, the one I'm playing in the background, the Malformation of G. That's my favorite song.
It kind of disorients you too when you get that, so you're spun around. It creates sort of a real sense of
Especially the
like,
opera run. Yeah, at the end of the game.
This is all running in the end on Resident Evil 7, right?
It is. This is actually the RE engine. So the same game that powered RE7 is actually going to be running this game too as well. H, are you okay? You gonna do this? Yeah. It's unfair. Camera. So again, like they are no joke. Like you get one bit once or twice, and it's almost done. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
Look at this, like restroom. We added the restroom.
Yeah. So that was one thing that was really in the PS1 game. It was one of those limitations back in the day, but there were actually no restrooms in the original PlayStation.
That's a good point,
Yeah,
actually.
Right?
With this demo, we wanted to make
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. This was a great discussion. I had a lot of fun. Thank you everybody for coming by, hanging out, discussing this with me. I appreciate it. I might be back later, do some runs. Maybe they should hire you the opera part. Yeah, my vocal.
Yeah, those are sort of like the.
As you say that, I start choking.
Again, like, it is really survival horror to its fullest. Like you're gonna need it for.
It'd be fun though. Yeah, I could do some opera. It'd be good. Alright. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I'll see you. Hopefully we get some more news in the future. If we do, I'll be covering it for sure. Bye guys.
If you're out